Hello Libra, hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to get you a love reading done today, and we are going to first pull an animal spirit oracle card to see the energy that shows up. So this is something I'll be referring to with the guidebook to read it out to you, and we're going to see if it's your personality or the person that you're dealing with, because this is a love reading. So Libra, take it only if it resonates, place it where it fits. This personality could be yourself or your person. I've already pre-shuffled the cards really good before, so I don't want to spend too much time doing that. So Libra, your animal spirit. Wow, we've got some water energy here with the shark. Interesting. Okay, so bear with me here while I pull up the guidebook, and then I'll hold that up for you so I can read it out to you, and you can take, wow, I opened it up right at the book, right at the card. Okay, so Libra, again, this could be yourself in this personality or your person. So the key words are directness, exposure, revealing true nature, and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Interesting. So when this energy is in balance, Libra, it talks about being intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When it's out of balance, it talks about being sneaky or destructive. And when you need to bring this energy into balance, it talks about being honest and showing up with honesty. So I'm going to leave that page open just in case we need to kind of refer back to it during the reading to get some of those key words. Pardon me. And we're going to pull the tarot now. So you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could have heavy water in your birth chart. But yeah, there's some sort of direct exposure that needs to be revealed here. Somebody needs to be honest about something or their feelings. So with that being said, Libra, let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled again. Pardon me. So first thing we're going to be looking at is your person's feelings. And then we're going to be looking at how they're seeing you, and then the actions that they plan on taking towards you. And then we'll see if we need to get a potential outcome. Okay, Libra. So let's get started here with your person's feelings. Wow, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with a water sign for sure. Maybe a Pisces. Okay, so let's see their feelings for Libra, please. What are their feelings for Libra? And again, this shark energy could be them. Okay, we've got the 5 of Wands, some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So there is some tension, built up tension, could be sexual tension. We'll see. We'll kind of just get the spread out here, and then we will dive a little bit deeper. Wow, those two came out in reverse. Heavy Pisces energy, I have to say. We've got the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, major arcana in their feelings. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And we have the star, Aquarius energy, also in their feelings. Another major arcana. So this person has a lot of deep desire for you. There's a lot of deep love, deep emotion here showing up in their feelings. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Let's see how they're seeing Libra. How does this person see Libra? The Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. Wow, okay. All right, let's keep going. How else do they see Libra, please? Oh, look at this. I'm not taking all these, but the 10 of Wands wanted to show up here. They feel like there's a lot of baggage, or something's come to an end, a major shift, a major cycle closing out. This could be someone from your past. Okay, let's get more. How are they seeing Libra, please? They're seeing a major transformation here. Something is shifting. They're seeing that you've either changed in some way. Wow, Knight of Wands in reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, let's keep going. How are they seeing Libra? Whoa, 5 of Cups. 55 could be significant. May 5th could be significant. Ace of Cups upright. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Interesting spread so far, you guys. If this is someone from your past, there could have been some tension. There could have been some regrets. We're going to deconstruct this. Let's see the actions that this person plans on taking towards Libra, please. What are the actions that they plan on taking? Wow, that was the Knight of Pentacles that wanted to show up. Let's see if it comes back out. Can I please get 3 cards to come out on the table for the actions they're taking towards Libra? Beautiful. King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Whoa, look at that king, that Knight of Pentacles keeps wanting to come out. We keep seeing its face. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. An offer, a solid offer, somebody bringing in a message or an opportunity of some kind. Okay, let's get 2 more cards to fall out, please, for the actions they are taking towards Libra. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Major Arcana here. I like it. 1 more, please, to fall out. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see. We've got the Magician, we've got Gemini, Aquarius energy, and the 6 of Wands. Sorry, the 8 of Wands. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so in the background, what you don't see, this overall hidden energy, is the Magician and the 8 of Wands. This is somebody manifesting very, very quickly. Their manifestations are coming in fast. So somebody who's been very determined to start something over, to start a new beginning, to see something differently. So we're going to keep this out here for now. And then, like I said, I'm just going to go through everything here so you can get a little bit of a better understanding as to what we're seeing here. Okay, so Libra, their feelings for you. What's in their feelings is there's tension. There's conflict, there's tension. This person could even be feeling a little bit petty. They definitely have a lot of desire, a lot of passion to fight for something here, to stand out, to become a winner in your heart. I feel like they're really trying to compete for your attention, compete for some sort of healing or reconciliation. Now, the moon in reverse and the star in reverse, these are major arcanas. These are hidden, pardon me, things that were hidden beneath the surface in their emotions are coming to light. This is somebody who has had a hidden desire where they saw you as a wish fulfillment. They felt like you were their wish fulfillment, somebody who could bright up a night sky for them. And I feel like this person is really trying to heal something, but they cannot heal because there's still some sort of conflict or tension that has not yet been resolved. And I feel like this is something that they could have buried very deep down in their subconscious with the moon. However, because it's in reverse, I feel like they've been illuminated to this reality that this desire still burns very bright for you. And this is something that, with that shark energy too, this is about that something needing exposure, something needing to be, you know, from the depths of the ocean of our emotions, which the sharks do swim in. And of course, the moon, when it's upright, you know, that's the subconscious. The crawfish is coming out of the depths of the ocean of your emotions. Something is coming to light. Fears, doubts, self-limiting beliefs. There's a lot of unknown in this person's energy because they've maybe hidden their feelings a lot. They've been afraid to jump or go after something that they want or be honest about something. And they could have been one to feel like they've pushed their feelings aside, pushed them deep down. But the shark energy, again, it takes over us when we're hesitant to be honest. And that's this energy of being taken over. They feel like there's so much tension because they desire this so much. They desire to be the one to come out on top. So I feel like this shark energy could very well be your person. They need to learn how to be direct and reveal their true nature and their true desire. And I feel like that's what they want to do in their feelings. They want to come forth. They want to show some sort of honesty and show that they're willing to fight to the end of it until they're victorious, until they can heal something here with you. after the Five of Wands comes the Six of Wands. That talks about a victory after this battle, coming out victorious, coming out on top, being recognized for their hard efforts. And I feel like this person could be a fire sign because they are showing up in this masculine King of Wands energy in how they're coming towards you and how they're willing to fight for you in their feelings. So take that only if it resonates. Really, they could be any of these major arcanas that I mentioned. But another thing that I wanted to touch on is with the Star in reverse. This is somebody who feels like they may have lost hope in this connection at some point. They feel like maybe they've lost their chance. They were not quick enough to express their truth in their feelings. And I feel like there's a lot of regret with that. We did see the Five of Cups show itself in the shuffle. So there's something here that this person is almost losing hope in their feelings. The Star upright can tell us that we're still hopeful. We're still very willing to heal a situation. Now this person in reverse, showing up with the Star in reverse, they still have a deep desire to heal something here, but they feel like it may be a little bit more difficult to do that healing because they've lost a little bit of hope. So again, they see you as a wish fulfillment. They see you as an actual star. You could be somebody who has that star quality that stands out in a crowd, that gets a lot of attention. So this person may be wanting to fight for your attention. In their feelings, they feel this tension. Pardon me. Where their voice could be cut off at times. They feel like they didn't speak up maybe. Okay. How they're seeing you, Libra, they're seeing that you've completely shifted in some way. There's this Wheel of Fortune talking about prosperity, things moving in a positive direction. And they're seeing that they have what it takes if you're willing to turn a new leaf, okay, to start over a new cycle with them. This person is manifesting here in silence. And I feel like they are trying to manifest direct communication, okay? Like I said, the Five of Wands, they're putting up a battle. They're willing to do what they need to reveal the truth, to fight. And after that comes the Six of Wands, which is the victory. The Seven of Wands can talk about us feeling, you know, that we need to defend our position. And then comes the Eight of Wands, you know, fast forward movement, success, putting our eye on a target and going after it. So I feel like this person's really manifesting their desires. They're seeing you as somebody who has gone through some sort of glow up, some sort of major shift, major change, level up in your life, where you could be going through something quite exciting right now. And I feel like they are seeing you as somebody who is not willing to accept the way this person showed up in the past. Knight of Wands energy, which is a playboy, a playgirl, somebody who is in and out, inconsistent, not very serious. They're here for a good time, not a long time. Somebody who could have told you what you wanted to hear, but never showed up with that Ace of Cups. So I feel like there's a major shift in how they're seeing you, that you've closed out a cycle, okay? You've moved on from something here in love, but they're seeing you as somebody that would possibly allow a new beginning on that Wheel of Fortune if they showed up with genuine unconditional love from the heart space, okay, putting your emotions in their hands, but treating it right, treating you right, nurturing your heart, and not showing up in this Knight of Wands energy. I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who's no longer accepting that behavior, no longer accepting communication that's flighty, flirty, you know, goes ghost in and out. So the action that they're taking towards you, Libra, is the Knight of Wands. They've leveled up. They're no longer in this player energy, this teenage energy or immature energy, and they're leveling up themselves. And they're showing up as the King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So the action that they're taking towards you is they've learned a major lesson here. They've healed something within themselves, but they know what they need to do in order to have a positive shift or a positive reunion with you. And I feel like they see you as somebody who's very loving, very willing to forgive, also willing to have a new beginning, because you do have such a big heart. And they know that about you. Now, the way that they're coming towards you here is very balanced, very tranquil, very peaceful. I feel like this person is allowing the time between the two of you to really settle things, whatever's happened here. The action that they're taking towards you is a lot of desire, a lot of passion, confidence. They are showing up looking very good. I feel like you're very attracted to them. So this is somebody that was maybe hard for you to move on from, because there was definitely a deep connection. I see a lot of major arcanas here. So this is somebody that's trying to manifest you back into their life, or back into a place of stability, a place where they can really show up, take control, and show you that they mean business. They could even be an entrepreneur, but this is somebody who holds a lot of respect from other people. They do get a lot of attention because they are very attractive, but they are somebody that's showing up only for you. They're no longer entertaining other energies, other people. You know, whether they were somebody who gave responses online to every single person who maybe commented on their post, or somebody that would give them compliments out in person and just had to like eat it up. This is somebody who's now saying, I've balanced that energy, that kind of overly confident energy. I'm willing to express my emotions. This person is showing up with temperance. They are tempering, you know, the flighty ways of who they used to be. And they're trying to balance things out with you. They're trying to pour those 2 cups to make this Ace of Cups that they know that you hold, pardon me. And they want to be able to give you that reciprocity. This is somebody who feels like there's still hope, even though they have this energy of, if I don't fight hard enough, if I don't reveal the truth to Libra, they're moving on without me. Okay, so I feel like they're really praying. They're really trying to be patient with your feelings too. They don't want to rush this, even though there's this energy of excitement and wanting to move fast. They're behind the scenes trying to manifest stability between the two of you, coming back together, nurturing this connection, nurturing. And we kept seeing the Knight of Pentacles, that offering. I feel like they bring you this pentacle, something tangible of proof that they're willing to stabilize this connection. They're willing to show up for you in a way that you've been showing up for them in the past. So this is somebody who's brought you that pentacle, and I see you really thinking about it. When they show up, they do bring you something that's stable. It's a solid offer. It's something that they've been really thinking about and fighting to offer to you. So they're seeing you as somebody who's moved on from this. You've no longer tolerated this kind of player behavior or this kind of attention-seeking behavior. And I feel like they see you as somebody that still has love for them, still has genuine, unconditional love. And this is why they're not giving up. This is why they're willing to try and give you the time and space that you need and try and bring peace to this connection. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a potential outcome here for you, Libra. Bear with me here. I'm just going to shuffle this really quickly. What is the potential outcome for Libra and their person, please? All right, let's see. What is the potential outcome for Libra and their person, please? What is the potential outcome? Whoa, look at the Knight of Cups. Everybody's getting this card. A new beginning in love. This person is coming in with an authentic apology. They've recognized something here that they screwed up on. This is somebody who is wanting to ask you out on a date, wanting to offer an apology, showing up with some very sweet messages to maybe, again, balance things out. Now, they're a little bit intimidated, I won't lie, but there's somebody who is up for the challenge with the King of Wands. They are confident in themselves, but when it comes to you, it's like they shrink back to this teenage or younger energy where they have to put on that armor and show their emotions. So this is somebody who's really digging deep into the depths of their emotions with that shark energy. They've faced some sort of reality, some sort of truth. Okay, they want to be direct. They want to come from their heart space. They've been taken over, okay, by their emotions. The Moon in reverse, it's like they were ignoring the truth about their fears, their doubts, their behaviors. And I feel like they may have even been a little bit destructive in the past in their own feelings. They destructed their own opportunity with you. So I feel like they're trying to totally show up, you know, authentically from the heart. They're giving you an honest gesture here. It's something that they feel like they've been drowning in, and they just, yeah, there's been conflict. That this person feels like they messed up big time with the fives showing up. Five of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and the Five of Wands, more fire energy. There was tension, there was arguments, petty games being played, but this is somebody who wants to win your heart back. Okay, let's see. And if you're in a marriage or in a connection with this person already, it could just take it as this is a current hiccup in the connection where this person is trying to fight for something to be open now. They want to express deeper than they were. And this Wheel of Fortune could be this major shift in your feelings where you're seeing them mature. They're seeing, you're seeing them mature, and they're seeing that you recognize this, okay? That you're taking them on the journey of this shift, and you're being seen as somebody who has unconditional love for them. Pardon me, sorry, my stomach's growling. Okay, let's get one more for the potential outcome for Libra and their person. Look at that, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. No more arguing. This person has really simmered down their ways. This is somebody who feels like they've had to face judgment. They've had to wake up to a reality that they were losing you, that something was dying in this connection, and they've had to resurrect something within themselves in order to build this back up, to manifest something new, a resurrection, a reunion, a reconciliation here. This is somebody who used to come in with a lot of negative words, a lot of anger, a lot of petty games, fights, had to be right. They had to be the one with the last word. And I feel like they're no longer showing up in that energy. They've softened up. Like you can see the maturity here, even though they're still showing up in Knight energy. This is somebody that's now coming in, still protecting themselves, but they're coming in from the heart space. They're no longer coming in with harsh words, having to be right, having to have the last word, coming in hot, angrily, coming in and out of your life. It's like when they were in this energy, things just felt like chaos. And now those emotions have simmered down. They've calmed themselves in some way with the Temperance card. They're staying grounded. They're staying peaceful. So that's the potential outcome. I see growth in this person, and I see that you may be willing to accept this person's offer of an apology, offer of a new beginning, offer to shift with them. Let's get one more for the potential outcome. I feel like I need one more here for Libra. One more card, please, for the potential outcome. What is the potential outcome, please? One more card. Wow, this one's just showing off the star's naked body there. Look at that, the World. This is a completion, you guys. It's a major arcana. It's a total transformation. It's like you guys have closed out a chapter that felt like you guys were stuck. This is a successful, this is fixed energy, by the way. So we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. This is something in the potential outcome. You're looking at this person like, wow, they've completely transformed themselves. There's a total transformation in the world that you two will share. Something is shifting in a positive direction here. And I feel like you could be looking back on the way they used to be and how they've grown up so much. It's like they always showed you Knight energy, player energy, argumentative energy, combative energy, and now they're showing up in the Knight of Cups. They're no longer having to be right all the time. They're no longer having to have the last word. They've really matured. They've closed out a cycle of who they used to be, and they're showing up vulnerable. They're showing up allowing you to judge them, to pick them apart and see the growth. So this is a really nice outcome. It is talking about a lot of growth, a lot of potential to start something new. With that Ace of Cups, they see you as somebody who is very loving, very caring, someone who has been there unconditionally in the past for them. So I do see a new beginning. The World is the last card in the tarot. It's a completion. It's a cycle closing out so that you can step into a new world and start a new journey all over again. So this is what I'm seeing for you guys. Look at that, the Four of Wands. Marriage, celebration, coming together, reunion, a party. So Libra, this is really beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed that and that it resonated for you in some way, and I will see you guys soon. You take care.